Welcome in. Today we're going to do a comparison between Lego Voltron, Defender of the Universe, and Ares Armor, Alternative Brick, Defender of the Universe. No, I don't have a box for this one because he came in a bag, a plastic bag, and that has long since been recycled. I'm Stacy, and this is... I want to bring you in a little closer to take a look at both sets separately. So on this side is our actual Lego Voltron. This one I got from my husband, $400 Canadian, was a retired set, new in box. You can see the stickers, you can see the colors and all the pieces specifically that are used for each one. Now we'll take a look at the alternative brick one. This one I got from Yumco for $62 Canadian. Took about 2 weeks to ship. You can see there are some subtle differences for sure. The stickers, the colors are a little bit different. Some different pieces used compared to the original. Now let's take a look at two of the same lions side by side. Heads look pretty good, pretty much the same. The barrels, definitely different parts. This one has more definition than this one. It's smoother and shinier, and you can see the difference of the stickers. This is bigger, brighter. This has like a greenish background. And then the tails, the pieces used on the ends of the tails are different pieces than used over here, just a different stamp. And the movement of the tails is not as flexible on this one. Now the biggest difference is the legs. These should all be able to move very freely, very easily, so that you can fold him up to make him into Voltron. With this one, it's very tight. See, when I move that there, it just kind of bounces back. You have to click it. You shouldn't have to do that. It feels like you're going to break it, and it makes me really nervous. It makes it much harder to get it back together. What we discovered is that there's a ball piece that's inside the shoulder that can move around. So I don't know if they just don't go in flat enough or if they're not cut properly, but it definitely doesn't give it the flexibility that it needs. Taking a look at the books, there's some amazing differences here. The actual Voltron comes with one book per lion and then another one for the shield and the sword and putting it all together. The colors are great. There's lots of detail. And again, it really is nice to have one book per build. With this one, although there's lots of color, more than there usually is for alternative bricks, usually you just get a black cover. It's one book for everything. And I don't know if I've seen this before, but the only color that you get in here for the color of the actual pieces is the pieces that you're using per step. The rest of it is like a light blue. It kind of throws me off when I was building, and I didn't enjoy it at all. All right, so I haven't actually looked at the instructions on how to change the lions into position to be able to put it together. So this should be fun. Oh!
Now, does that look like that to you?
It does.
Nice try.
But it doesn't feel the same at all. And here we have both of them built side by side. Again, When they're together, you can just see the subtle differences. Looking at both of them, the knockoff is really, really good. But it's the playability that's the difference. I've taken this one apart twice and put it together, and I never want to do it again, honestly. This one goes together very well, comes apart very well, nothing falls apart. This one, things fall apart every single time we do it, whether I do it or my husband does it. So from now on, this is going to go on a shelf and be displayed. I hope you enjoyed the comparison. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. Until next time, keep clicking those bricks.